revised counting from 1 to 100,000, counting in millions and then billions. So similarly, the way you have from 1 unit up to 100 units, you also have millions from 1, 10, hundreds of millions, right? Hundreds of millions. When you reach 999 million, then the thousands of million gives you 1 billion. 1,000 million. 1,000 millions gives you what? 1 billion. So that's how it is. So you can imagine how big these numbers are. Later on, you learn how to multiply numbers that will lead up to millions. Yeah? And then you can sum millions. The same rules that you use when you sum tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands, that we did a little exercise and Mary got the answer correctly. The same rules still apply with sum and division. So it's only you need to be faster, it's only you need to pay more attention, you need to be more focused to not make mistakes, because now it's larger numbers, right? So that is from your revision up to knowing these numbers, knowing millions and then billions. Similarly, from 1 billion, you have 10 billion. You can have 10 billion, hundreds of billions. Yeah. And then you have, when you have 1,000 of it, it's what? Trillion. Okay, so it's trillion is 1,000 of billion, 1,000 billion, yeah, equals trillion. Okay, so this is trillion. Is it double L or one L? Trillion. Okay, so that's that. In your course plan, you're supposed to know how to count forwards and backwards. Okay, let's do simple backwards counting now. Let's say count down. Count down. A simple place where countdown works in is in, let's say, time, right? How do you measure time? Do you know the rhyme can you recite the rhyme for time? 60 seconds.
60 seconds, make 1 minute. 60 minutes, make 1 hour. 24 hours, make 1 day.
Good. Okay. So now let's say you are doing countdown with time. You are going to be thinking differently from. Please don't look at people outside. Okay. I know these days our attention span is too small. It's less than 1 second. Because you have TikTok videos that are targeting people to watch them for 10, 20 seconds and then just look for the next thing. So time, 60 seconds. Let's say we are counting 60 seconds. Can we count down up to 0 seconds? 1, 2, let's go. 60, no, 60, 59, 58. Everybody.
54, 53, 52, 51, 40, 49,
51, 40.
50.
You see. Okay. You see, sometimes these things they look easy because you don't do these drills. It can be a bit difficult. Yeah, I don't know why it's like that, but that's how our brain works. Not that we don't know these numbers, but then the drills helps us to do it faster. So I understand. Mary is very sharp. Well done. And then few of you are doing it. We are flowing very well. So if you're counting down like that in 60 seconds, If just trying to illustrate something with countdown, that it is where in real life you see that maybe countdown to something happening, countdown to New Year Day, or count up. Sometimes the time you wait and then you check how many hours. This is 1 hour left, or this is how many minutes. You're monitoring the time. So, but when you are doing countdown from 100, let's say 1000 now, and you are counting down in 200. Let's say we are counting down in 200 up to 0, right? The next number, if you are doing countdown, the next number will be what? 800. Come on.
900.
I said 2 in 200s. So listen here. I said in 200s. You are counting down in 200. So the next one will be 800,
600.
right?
400. 200.
And then,
0.
yeah? So that is similarly, if you are counting down in millions, let's say from 100 million, right? Let's say you are counting down in 100 millions and you are going down by 10 millions, right? 100 million, right? 100 millions, you have 100, then additional 6. The next one will be what? 90 millions, 90 million, 80, like that and down. So you get the idea. For you to know how to count these intervals in millions, and then you know how many digits are there. Okay. So we'll just do quickly few exercises. This is very simple now. If you have any questions, you can ask. Counting forwards is the normal way of counting, but counting backwards can be a little bit of challenge. That's why you need to do drills, right? Ideally, we are supposed to start this class with place values, but for some reason, the topic on your scheme, maybe I should have rearranged it, but it's okay. We can start like this. Let's do this fill the blanks and see how you do. Look at page 5, exercise 3. So exercise 2, exercise number 2 in the exercise here. We said we don't get this 100 million because you're expecting the next number to be 200 million, right? But then there's something, there can be an equal division between 100 million and 200 million. Okay, let's break it down small. Let's take only 100 and 200 to 200. There's something between 100 and 200. What number is that? Half of that is half of 100. Half of 100 is what? 50. That means you add that half to 100. What would that number be? 150. So it will be 150 what is that? Billion, yes. It will be, sorry, million, yes, because it's after that it's 6 zeros, yes. So 150 million. Teacher doesn't know numbers. What a shame. Okay, so you get it now. Do we need more explanation again? Do you need more expo? How many? What? This is billion, is it not? 1 million, 1 billion, 100 million. 100 million, that's that. 1 billion, 200, 1 billion, 300, like that. So the way you hear it on the radio, they'll say 1.1 billion naira or dollars or whatever. Yeah? Most times you hear it in terms of money, okay? Or sometimes examples, you can hear these big numbers in terms of population. of Africa or population of the world is in some billions now. Okay. Okay, so a quick exercise, you can go and look up with your parents or with your seniors how many billion peoples are there in the world now. You can Google them, you can Google that fact and then know. In Nigeria, our last census estimated our population to be around 200 million, okay, of people. So these facts you need to know as well about numbers. So the remaining ones you can now get number three, right? So 115 billion. What is so it's going to be between 15 and 20. It's going to be yes, five. The difference is five. So it will increase like that or decrease like that. It will decrease. Yes, this is increasing, this is decreasing. So you need to know how. So now you can do this exercise, very simple.